Hey guys, welcome back to Aussie Wheel'N. On today's episode, I'm going to be running through a tour of my 2003 GU Nissan Patrol. So yeah, basically just going to be doing a little run through of the ins and outs of the Patrol, showing you guys the outside, showing you guys the inside, and sharing what my plans are for the future of this thing. So I'm going to be starting with showing you guys the outside of the Patrol, so might as well jump straight into it and start at the front. So here, we've got one of my favourite parts of the whole car, the custom number plates. It says GU 4x4, obviously makes sense. It's a GU Patrol, goes forward driving, and we got it in the gold and black to match the gold sort of paint and the black accessories of the car. Yeah, I just thought it was a pretty cool combination, colours matched, so why not get them? So continuing on with the front of the car, up front we got two big spotlights. I have no idea what brand they are, they were on the car when I got it, but they're sitting on top of the TJM bull bar. Again, this is on the car, I didn't put it on there. Then up top we got the 3-foot bush doof whip and Oricom aerial along with the Aussie flag, which has seen better days. And then in between the spotlights, we've got the winch controller and the Dominator winch just hooked down under the bash plate down here. So coming around to the side of the car, we got one of the main parts of any vehicle, and that's your tyres. So I'm running 33-inch tyres on a 16-inch steel rim. These are mud terrain tyres and the brand is Mud Grappler. This is my first time ever using mud terrain tyres on any of my cars, but as far as I've seen, they go pretty well, so I'm going to continue using them. So now up in behind my tyres, I've got my coils, and when I bought this car, it came with a Tough Dog 2-inch suspension lift kit already in it. So that's just what I've been running for the time being. And being a GU wagon, it's obviously coils all around, so it makes for a pretty comfortable off-road and on-road experience. So now up on the side panel of the Patrol, we've got the TJM plastic snorkel. Again, that was just on the car when I bought it, so I've just left it on there for the time being until I decide what else I want to go to. And continuing on around the side of the car, come to the passenger side and on the driver's side as well, obviously. We got Rock Armour side steps. These have seen better days. They've been bashed around on a fair amount of rocks and got dents in them like here, and they're both bent, but they've protected my sill pretty well, so they're doing their job. Now continuing up the passenger side, we've got the Adventure Kings awning. And continuing the theme of Kings, we've got the Kings Quickie Mark II rooftop tent. I've been able to use it a couple times on a few camp trips, and it's the only rooftop tent I've ever used, but seems comfortable enough. Hasn't leaked yet, so I think it's going pretty good. And then coming around the back of the Patrol, we got pretty simple going on back here. We got the spare tyre 33s, obviously, and then the factory bumper, and then this is actually the 3-litre Patrol, so we got the badge there. And continuing with the Kings theme, we got a Kings reverse light as well. So nothing really special back here, but does the job, so it is what it is. So now coming inside the Patrol is where it starts to get a little bit more special. So on the driver's seat, we got up on the column, little JRP boost gauge, and then I've added in an aftermarket 9-inch wireless CarPlay screen. Got little GME CB radio up there, down to its unit down there, running manual transmission, and then up here we've got some tough grip grab-on handles, but for the front it's pretty normal, but does the job. And then jumping out and going to the back seat, pretty stock standard in here. Again, got the tough grip handles all around, but the only thing you might see is that I've actually taken the other back seat out, so I've only got one back seat in here. So I've got some plans for what I want to do here, which I'll share at the end of the video. And the other thing is in the middle, there's no center console, because when I bought this car, it had a center console fridge. But when I just did the new vinyl flooring, I took that out, and I'm on the look for a factory center console, but haven't found one yet. So just empty at the moment. And now moving on from the back seat round to the actual back of the Patrol. We got two barn doors, open them up, and greeted with my resetup. Now to start it off on the big barn door, we've got a little table, which is handy for cooking and that sort of stuff. And just close that up, and then met with one Titan drawer, which is just full of sort of cooking gear and recovery gear like snap straps and D-shackles back there, and first aid kit, and a little jump starter in case my battery dies, all that sort of good stuff. And then next to the drawer, we've got the King 60-litre drawer fridge, which is plenty big enough. I used to have a drilled door, like fridge and freezer, but I took that out and bought this one instead. And one of my mates did timber work to sort of box it in. So yeah, that sits in pretty well, and it's big enough for me and what I need. So next to the fridge, we've got 12 volts, so we can turn the fridge on and off there, and power to the USB and cigarette sockets. And then we've got a little light that says rear there, because eventually I'm gonna have some little work lights up the top here. But yeah, the switch is just there ready. So moving on from the back of the Patrol, going back around to the front, we'll have a little look in the engine bay. So if we just pop the bonnet real quick and go around, lift it up. I actually bought it and it already had gas struts in it, so that makes it easy. But yeah, then we're greeted with the 3-litre diesel engine. As you can see, the engine bay is insanely crowded. There's cables absolutely everywhere. We got main battery here, second battery over there. Got a upgraded intercooler on top. I didn't do that, it came with it when I bought it. But yeah, we got little things for the whip, and we're actually running bush dwarf rock lights in each wheel arch, so that's all wired in as well. But yeah, it's pretty standard stuff. We got catch can around here, but nothing too special. But it does the job, so that's all we need. So what's next for the Patrol, you might be asking? Well, now I'm going to run you through what my plans are for the future of this car and what I want to do to it. So firstly, I want to get new tyres and rims. I'm planning on still 16-inch rims, but I'm going to go chrome beadlock rims from hopefully Dirty Life. And then I'm in between sticking with 33s or going up to 35s. And I'll probably be going to all-terrain tyres, just because on the road noise, it's pretty loud with mud terrains, but all terrains are much quieter and they still handle themselves off-road pretty well. So yeah, that is to come eventually, but not for a while, I don't think. Now underneath the car, I'm not exactly sure what I want to do yet, but I am wanting to go bigger. I'm not sure if I'm going to go 3 or 4 suspension lift, and if I'm going to chuck a body lift in yet or not. But yeah, once I decide that, then yeah, we'll definitely go bigger on the Patrol. So what do I want to do at the front here? Any changes I want to make? Yes, I want to get a new bull bar, but I haven't decided whether I get another one like this with the 3 hoops, or if I get a comp sort of style bar with just a hoop in the middle, or I get one with no hoops and it's just this sort of bit just to protect the bottom. But I haven't really decided yet, because the hoops are good because they protect your headlights and stuff like that. But yeah, one day I'll decide, and we'll definitely get onto that. Now, still on the topic of bar work, I do want to get scrub bars both for the front quarters and the rear quarters. And then talking about the back, I do want to get a rear bar eventually with 2 jerry can holders there and a rear tyre carrier here, because I want to get the wheel off the back door, get the weight off the door, and yeah, just make it a little bit cleaner back here and protect the back of the car more better than the factory plastic does. But I haven't quite decided what brand I'm going to go yet. I did look at Razzler Engineering, but they're a bit pricier than what I'm looking for, so I haven't quite decided, but yeah, it should be coming in the near future at least. Now, what's my plan for the inside of the car? Well, at the back here, we've obviously got the fridge and drawer set up, but there's this big empty space on top of the drawer. So my plan is to get a pull-out pantry, which will sit up here, and I'm gonna get my mate that did the timber work here, put little platform to go here to give a bit of something to bolt the actual pantry down to, and make it, you know, properly sturdy, and then have a little storage area down there, just shove whatever fits in there. And then on top of the fridge, just gonna have an empty space just to put bags or anything like that. But yeah, this shouldn't be too far away from happening. I've just got to decide again what brand pantry I want to use, whether I go King's again or different brand, I don't know. But we'll get there, and that'll definitely be in soon. Now my last idea for the inside of the car is on the passenger side in the back. So like I said before, I did actually take one of the back seats out when I redid the floor, and my plan is to get some shelves made up, just timber shelves made up to go however high, and just have like, you know, 2 or 3, maybe 4 shelves, whatever I can fit in here, to be able to store either dirty or wet clothes down the bottom, and then have proper clothes set up in the shelves, and just more storage room, because there's not much room to store anything in here other than that drawer, but as you saw, it was pretty full. But yeah, hopefully that shouldn't be too far away either. And once that's in, I'll have way more storage room, and there won't be this big empty space here, so that'll be pretty good. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope you understand what I'm dealing with the Patrol at the moment and what my future plans are for it. And I hope you're excited as I am to build this thing up really good for some good forward drive trips and some good camping trips with the boys. And yeah, hope you're excited for what's to come.